Tak, vítám vás u mého vysílání, třetího vysílání Hellbladeu. Omlouvám se za krátké zpoždění, akademická 4 hodinka. Tak, nebudu se toho zdržovat, pokračujeme. Minule jsme skončili tím, že jsme přišli o meč, potkali jsme Hellu a Hela nám sebrala meč. Respektive my jsme ho rozbili společně s tím, jak jsme někam spadli. Pokusili jsme se o takovou nepříjemnou věc. To říci život. No, nakonec jsme nějakým způsobem přežili a zjistili jsme, že bychom mohli získat mnohem zajímavější meč. Takzvaný Gram, který, jestli se nepletu, pomohl kout Odin. No. Evidentně se nám podařilo aktivovat šarpy. Takže zřejmě budeme muset malinko zopáknout některé události z minulého hraní. Tady ještě trošku něco z mytologie. Občas se stane, že trošku nepřesně vysvětlím, co se říká.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come, but only to tell him the truth. But she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
No, dozvěděli jsme se o tom, že minule teda byl nějaký příběh o Sigmundovi, který...
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
Takže jsme se dozvěděli konec Sigmundova příběhu, kdy v podstatě na konci svého života potkal Odina, kterého věděl, že ho nebude moc porazit. A Odin teda rozdrtil jeho meč a úlomky, které zbyly ze Sigmundova meče, později posloužily pro ukutí ještě silnějšího meče, respektive legendárního meče Gramu. A my se ho právě pokusíme získat.
happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods.
Představme si
Its
meč, který
name
dokáže
is Gramr.
porazit bohy.
It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Go to the shard. Go to the shard.
Budeme muset projít Odinovou zkoušku a získat úlomky meče Gramu, který Odin kdysi skul
Focus.
pro Sigmunda.
Get closer. Can you see? Go to it. It's not
Stále bez zbraně jdeme k prvnímu úlomku.
Come on. What can you see? It's I can see.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong.
Jsou nějaký příběh
Where are we
s
now?
vlastnicí a meče Tyrvingu.
Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death because we have no answer for it. But when it comes and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Hervor calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Jsme se dozvěděli zase o nějakém úkolu, který dostali, aby získali meč. Museli jít do kopek a ztratit se v labirintu temných uliček. Tam z toho mohli zešílet. No, náš rádce říká, že nám trošku připomíná nás. Jemu to připomíná Senuu. Uvidíme. Každopádně vidíme, že se nacházíme na nějakém ostrově. Okolo jsou zasněžené kovičky. To vypadá, že budeme muset
Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go
Chodbeš.
in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it.
Máme si vzít louči.
Careful. You have to be able to see.
Musíme vidět.
Who's there?
Kdo je tam? Moc toho nevidíme.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
A už se nám to tu dělí. Naštěstí si můžeme zapálit hodně na cestě.
Dillian, there he is. Finally. You found him.
What's wrong? What happened?
A opět
Can you
myslím
hear
na
me?
Dilliana.
Just wait there. I'll find you.
ne.
Find him. This is your mission. Find him. You have to use everything you have and find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose
Si
him? How
neříkej,
could
že
she
musím za
find him?
každou cenu najít a získat zpátky.
I'll find him.
Najdu ho.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices?
Don't touch the walls.
You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going.
It's not safe here.
Asi nás varují před jinými hlasy.
Going.
If you go down there,
Máme
no
jít
one
dál,
can save you.
neohlížet se.
It's too scary.
To je podezřelý. Zapálená louče. Tak jako kdybychom to už udělali.
Find another way. It's not working.
You have to use your mind.
Děkuju.
Where can you go? You're failing. Find another way. Think. Focus. Use your mind.
Where's he gone? He's disappeared. Look, slip.
Začínáme trochu bloudit.
Think clearly. You have to find another way. There has to be another way.
Ale my se nevzdáme.
I can hear him.
Jo, hra je opravdu vizuálně pěkně zpracovaná, přitom to není úplně velký projekt.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Evidentně se za mečem vypravila i s výpravou a všichni se toho ostrova báli. Tvrdili, že je posedlý. Každopádně ona se nevzdala a stejně pokračovala v cestě. I přes zlověstný signály, které přicházely. A tento ostrov je asi docela podobný, takže asi zažíváme něco podobného. Další Odinovu zkoušku. No, tamhle vidíme, že pochodeň svítí, takže tam nepůjdeme.
You don't recognize it. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it. Yes, you do. You know. She doesn't. Yes,
Maximálně se podíváme za pochodí
we told you.
a zjistíme, že
It was a trick.
tudy cesta nevede.
Does everything look the same?
Looks the same. Something's different.
Look for clues.
What is it?
What's different?
Look for clues. Hledej stopy. Dívej se, co je jiný. Tady vidíme, že štít je trochu jiné barvy, než byly ty předchozí. Vidíme, že pochodeň je i nalevo, ale... Vidíme světlo.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening?
Quiet.
It's not even
He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
Už se nám ten obraz trošku
That doesn't sound
mění.
like Dillian.
What's it there?
Není tak dobré.
That voice. It's not Dillian.
There's no way. Find a way. There has to be a way. Find a way. There's always a
Vypadá to, že tudy budeme muset pokračovat,
Now
ale
find a way.
You're too close to stop.
že se ještě na chvíli vrátím, aby nám neuteklo něco z lóru. Který je opravdu z té hry hodně propojen s tou severskou mytologií v podstatě. vychází z těch mýtů. Myslím si, že tam nejsou nějaký zásadní odlišnosti. My jsme totiž se rozhodli jít doprava, ale když vidíme tady nalevo chodbu, tak tady evidentně taky jsme ještě nebyli. Tak schválně. Jinak první Assassin, to je samozřejmě taky srdcovka. A pak je to vyšperkovaný v tom druhém díle společně s tou trilogií.
Herva ignores her father's warnings. The grave mound opens, and it seems to be full of fire. Again, Herva demands her inheritance, but her father warns her the sword is cursed and would be the bane of her family. But he relents and brings her the sword. She leaves the island with it, but the curse holds true, and death would follow in the years to come. And so, Senua, the misdeeds of a father have cursed his daughter.
Tak, tady nám bylo naznačeno, že nakonec úspěšně ta bojovnice získala meč a odjela z ostrova, ale to prokletí, který ten meč nesl, samozřejmě zůstalo. A bylo nám naznačeno, že pochybení, které udělali naši otcové, tak přichází na jejich potomky. A měl tam na mysli nás. Což je taky velký téma. Jakou máme zodpovědnost za své rodiče. Nebo oni za nás. Už se začíná atmosféra měnit a husnout. Vypadá to, že budeme muset projít. Já jsem skončil u Assassinů, který byli poslední vydaný na PlayStation 3, takže by poslední díl je Assassin's Creed Rogue. Ale rozhodně tak, jak jsem tady dal znovu. A dá se to.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy
is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods.
Zřejmě rozhovor s otcem. A
Come,
nevím,
child, take my hand. Come, Senua.
I am leaving!
chce odejít, ale otec jí to nechce dovolit.
You cannot escape the darkness.
Nemůžeš utéct v temnotě.
Your curse will make everyone suffer.
Tvoje
You will have blood on your hands!
prokletí způsobí všem utrpení. Máš krev na svých rukách. No, tak to tak chceme slyšet od tvé otce. Že jsme prokletí a s temnotou, kterou jsme dostali do vínku, nemůžeme nic udělat. No. A že nás nezachrání nějaký Dillian. Že pádně první zkoušku máme za sebou. Ale nebylo to nic příjemného. Se nepletu, tak tady už by žádný jiný ulomek mít neměl. Žádná jiná Odinova zkouška, takže vezmeme vždycky odzadu. A vrhneme se tady na ten kus.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels... It doesn't feel...
What is this place?
It's creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we?
No. Zdravím ministra.
This has to be wrong.
Ahoj. A
Stinks. It's disgusting.
tady se teďka jedná o
I can't breathe.
nějakou nákazu, která postihla vesnici. Způsobila utrpení a my
Turn back.
budeme muset
There he is.
projít,
There he is. The light.
pasovat se
Go towards it.
s nepříjemnostmi, které
He's going in. He's
z toho
Follow
vyplývají.
him. Don't let him disappear. The air. Where's it gone? Keep going. How do you find it? It's just a trial. It's just another test. You just have to solve it, and then you will find him. Succeed.
It's a test.
Je to test.
Like the old warrior trials.
Jako zkoušky bojovníka.
Dillian will help me.
Dillian mi pomůže. Zdravím nově příchozí.
stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No.
Cítíme to.
Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough,
Tady už
as the bodies
známe.
piled up,
tohle už
no one
známe.
was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
A cesta se opět otevírá. Dobře, dobře.
Senua.
The bridge. It's broken.
Most je
Fix it. You have to fix it.
poškozený a musíme
How are you going to fix it? Now you have to
Jak ho
find
spravíme?
him.
Musíme najít
Quick,
cestu.
get to the house. Get to the house and
Se musíme
finish
dostat do
this
toho domu.
It doesn't finish until you get to the house.
before he disappears, Senua.
You have to get in.
Potřebujeme nahoru. Teď se tam nedostaneme, ale už by to šlo.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
No, dozvídáme se zase o tom, že existuje jakési znamení, které věstí velké nepříjemnosti v domě toho, koho toto znamení potká. Vidíme, že se potřebujeme dostat nahoru. Tam vede žebřík, ale teď je teďka nepřístupný.
That's it.
You did it.
She did too. It's not done yet. Just a small piece of the puzzle. You found a way
To climb the tower.
Teď už to zase všechno je spojený.
What now?
Zále nepřístupná cesta už je zase
a line to the
přístupná.
truth. The bridge.
Tak. A my vidíme, že rozbitý most je při správném pohledu zase spravený.
She did it.
Did it. You fixed the bridge.
Fixed it.
You passed the trial. Get to the house.
You succeeded.
Byli jsme podle našich hlasů. Psychopati jsou v politice. Tak. Případně. Asi budeme muset dovnitř.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here! I'm right here!
Are you in there? Come out if you are.
Where is he? Find him.
You have to find him.
The runes.
Focus.
Focus on the runes.
There was a Northman called Grettir, big, red-haired, immensely strong, but he was afraid of the dark. It happened one night that an undead creature came to his house to drag him outside into darkness and kill him. He resisted with every ounce of his strength. He clung to the doorframe, but it gave way, and they spilled out of the house, and the monster fell back, and the moon shone down on its ghastly face. Grettir, terrified, cuts off its head, but is cursed forever. From that moment on, wherever he was, he would see those hideous eyes staring back at him. Sometimes we allow our own fear to haunt us to our grave.
Na konci padla myšlenka, že někdy necháme svůj vlastní strach donutit, aby nás vlastně k smrti pronásledoval. Jednalo se zase o nějaký příběh, kdy navštívila jednoho severana. Jakási stvoření a vlastně ho děsilo a potom podlehl. Ajajaj. Budeme se zase hledat znaky.
It's Dillian, go to him. Go to him. He's trying to save you. Don't let it see. It is. It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away. Run. Right now. Where are you? Don't let it see you. Don't get lost. Don't let it see you. You'll start to burn. There it is. Move away. Don't get it. Quick. Where's Dillian? Where is he? This is taking too long. Can you hear him? You're lost. Rooms. You have to find them. Where are they? This all looks the same.
Senua! Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are.
Nikdo z nás není bohem.
They're just people.
Jsou jenom lidé.
Good people, but
Dobrý lidé.
they're scared.
Ale bojí se.
They're afraid of what they can't see.
Bojí se toho, co neví.
Like children scared of the dark.
Jako
They
děti
make up
se bojí
stories to fill the void.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness.
Musí vystoupit z tohoto
Let
temna.
them see who you really are, like I am.
Nech je vidět, jaká opravdu jsi.
You're not a monster.
Nejseš monstrum.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
Temnota mě udělala monstrem.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the soul? What if we're wrong? The soul will never be wrong. What if this is the end? It's just a trick.
Když je to konec.
It's just a pointless test.
You've been fooled before, you could be fooled again.
Byli jsme oklamání předtím, proč bychom neměli být oklamání teď?
You don't know. It's just their game for you.
You
So
never know
that's-
which way it's going to go.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin, he was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Nyní se dozvídáme příběh o Baldurovi. Druhého synu Odina. A evidentně byl ve všem dobrý, všechno dělal správně. Všichni ho měli rádi, ale přesto musel zemřít. Tak to už bývá s dobrýma lidma. Každý dobrý skutek je po zásluze potrestán. To nebude.
You've come this far, but the bridge is broken.
There's no way you can fix it.
You do now, so
Ještě Senua. Co uděláš?
what is it? What does it see? Get closer.
Vidíme masku.
You want to see. Be careful.
Maska si dělá.
Mask is here to watch you fail. Focus. Focus on. You want to see what the mask sees.
Stay back, don't touch it.
It's dangerous. Don't go near it. Don't go there. Don't go
Where
too
are we? What is this?
It's the same. It's another world.
Nasadíme si masku a svět vypadá jinak.
It's nice.
I like it here.
Světlejší.
Can we stay? Let's stay here.
Můžeme tady
The
zůstat.
bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed.
Všechno je spravené.
The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
Taky jsou zavřený dveře. Sice je spravený. Tak, další část příběhu.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Tak se dozvídáme něco o příběhu Baldura. Jeho matka udělala všechno pro to, protože on byl předurčen k tomu, aby zemřel. Tak udělala všechno pro to, aby se tak nestalo. Celý svět přetvořila tak, aby... A vlastně nemohl nic zranit, nemohl být nějak ublíženo. Trošku mi to připomíná příběh Achillea z řeckých bájí.
You need the runes to fight.
A
You need Dillian.
Loki to taky věděl, co jeho matka, co činí.
He's waiting for
Matka Baldura.
Always said he's close.
Jeho dcera Hela.
He's close.
He loves you. Calling you. Dillian. It's the secret. Dillian, we're here. Dillian. We're really here.
My se dozvídáme, pokud jsem to dobře pochopil, že Loki měl dceru. To byla Hela. Jí zmíněná, prokletá. Mě, kterou jsme už potkali.
Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't.
Zavřeno.
The gate. She can't.
Tak.
She will.
Bohužel s tímhletím prosluněným světem se opět budeme muset za chvíli rozloučit. A budeme muset cestovat mezi těmito světy. A často měnit masky.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's safe.
Už je rána otevřená.
Dillian. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go. Where is he? Where is he going? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one.
Dillian je
He's
asi v
in the
tom
dark world.
smutnějším světě.
The dark world.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Tak nakonec Baldur byl stejně poražen, protože jak se můžeme dozvědět, Loki se domluvil se slepým bohem Hutem, který sice neviděl a říkal, že nemůže zabít, respektive hodit nic Baldura, ale Loki mu poradil, že ho bude vést, tak hodil Vymelí mistletoe a nakonec, i když byl slepý, tak vlastně Baldura zabil a proroctví se naplnilo. Baldur stejně musel zemřít.
Senua, you've got it.
Našli jsme
Why isn't he
červenci.
here? He's gone. He's in the dark
Zamčeno.
world. He's gone to the dark
He
world.
was the only
in the
one
wrong
in
world.
He's
The
loved
other world.
the dark world.
Without you. Do you even remember?
His love is guiding you.
Tak. Ne, byl to opravdu Loki. Loki ne, Loki. No, nevím, jestli bys chtěl mít něco společného s Lokim, ministře, protože z těch marvelských filmů je to pěkný intrikán.
Dillian loves you.
Bratr Odina. Musím zase do toho druhého světa.
She should have listened to her.
Why didn't she listen to him?
She thought she could defy him.
He's up there. There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. She'll find the way.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Baldur, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Baldur's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Teď jsme se dozvěděli právě ten důvod, proč Loki
Couldn't see the darkness within you.
ublížit Baldurovi, protože se od jeho matky dozvěděl, že opravdu všechno mohl ochránit Baldura od toho, aby byl zraněn. A matka řekla: "Já jsem se ale nezajímala o to, že Melí nemohlo Baldura zranit." Všichni se bavili tím, jak házeli na Baldura všechno možné a on nebyl zraněn, až jsme se dozvěděli v minulém vstupu z mytologie. Nakonec slepý bůh pomocí Lokiho hodil právě jí Melí, což nakonec zabilo.
You have blood on your hands.
You are guilty.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Baldur. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Baldur's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Baldur's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Tady jsme se dozvěděli, že poté, co Baldur zemřel, tak mu byla vystrojena obrovská pohřební výprava. Měl být poslán na lodi, ale nikdo nebyl schopen ho poslat na lodi.
Killed him with your love because he believed in you.
Když to viděla jeho žena, jak byl pohřeb vypravený Baldurovi,
Years had
tak jí
passed
vlastně
since she left her
žalem
father.
puklo srdce a
She
také
trained
zemřela.
hard alongside
Že
her
společně s
father.
Baldurem byli posláni na poslední pouť.
She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love.
Se bude muset hledat symbol.
But the shadow of darkness never let her go. And she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past. And Dillian. Her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Do you know? Was it worth it? You have no time for this. Speak up. These trials deserve to be dead. Does that make you feel their game? They've set you trials to distract you.
Symbol, první runu.
They've set you up and now they're going to watch you fall
Runa,
in these trials.
což je písmo v severské
Laughing at you.
mytologii.
What if they take you no closer to Dillian? That's Dillian and you're letting this get in the way. What if they are just to tire you out, make you weak before the battle?
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of Hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they found in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let Hel keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Do you remember meeting him beneath the
Teď jsme se
tree?
dozvěděli zajímavou věc. Baldur a jeho žena byli posláni do pekla, ale všichni chtěli, aby se vrátili zpět mezi živé. No. Tak. Byla jediná podmínka.
He was the only one that
Pokud s
really
tím budou
loved her.
opravdu všichni
He
souhlasit,
did love her.
všichni do jednoho, tak se Baldur bude moct vrátit zpět mezi živé. Tak. Tak bylo ptáno všude, na celém světě, všechno souhlasilo. Skály souhlasily, zvířata, všichni bohové, všichni souhlasili, aby se Baldur vrátil. Jen jedna jediná Obrině s tím nesouhlasila.
Your curse
A
has
je
claimed
podezření,
Dillian.
že jediný, kdo mohl být tou Obriní,
Was kind.
byl Loki v přestrojení. Loki v přestrojení. Kvůli jedné jediné neschodě, jednomu jedinému nesouhlasu, musel Baldur zůstat v pekle.
Dillian doesn't know who killed him, but we do. You're cursed.
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down and turned these bonds to iron and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
No. Značilo nám to, že i bohové by měli přijmout smrt. A za to, jak Loki nechal Baldura trpět, byl potrestán. I jeho synové. Byl přivázán, respektive uvězněn a
He
čas
was
od
the
času
only one that really loved her. He did love
ho
her.
uštkla zmije a pokaždé, když ho uštkla, tak se Loki svíjel ve velké agónii a Seveřané věří, že ve chvíli, kdy byl Loki takto postižen agónií,
What if this
docházelo k
is
zemětřesení.
pointless? What are you doing? Why did you think you could make this work? You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere. Everywhere? What if they're not real? What if they don't actually make sense? The gods were lying. If you think it makes sense, but really the gods are playing with you. It makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense in the real world.
The gods are but it doesn't mean anything.
You can't read this language, you don't understand.
Sinbel was right.
You're wasting time.
You're cursed.
You'll succeed.
So, quicker.
Hru, na kterou...
What if they're all about wasting your time, just delaying minute by minute by minute?
Cursed Dillian believed in you.
What does she think she's doing?
She's
You're special. She
They mean nothing.
special.
Gods are just.
Tak,
What if the gods are laughing at
Messing with
blížíme
it
se k
would
dalšímu.
first time.
Zlomovému bodu.
Dillian!
Be quick.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms,
Narrow bridge.
and to see the world through his eyes.
Co si dělat,
Slowly.
byli novináři.
The darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Be quick. Be quick. Careful. Don't breathe.
Vlády jsme. Můj otec byl takový generál, který věřil tomu, co umí. Dillian, ne.
Where's he gone? It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the... He's gone to the water. He's drowned.
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness.
Otec nemohl rozumět
He
tenhle.
cannot see through your eyes.
Nemohl vidět tvýma
No
očima.
one can.
Nikdo nemohl.
My own father was born blind.
Vlastně otec se
Doesn't
narodil
have the
slepý.
faintest idea of what the night looks like. The
Neměl
word
vůbec
dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark.
pokud někdo musí
Should we
být
fix them by taking away their sight? But you give up the beautiful world.
Měl by se zdát
You,
nádherného světa.
only you can see just to be rid of your nightmares.
Jenom ty, který vidíš jenom kvůli nočním dnem.
Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have?
Je to cena, kterou platíš za dar, který máš.
Gift that makes you so special in my eyes.
Pro mě je ten dar
Just another part of the person I love.
zvláštní, unikátní.
I lived for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you.
Chtěla jsem
But it made it worse.
domů,
I'm so sorry.
abych ti ochránila před tím.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have.
The memories of ghosts.
They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. They think they want your body. They want your soul. They want your mind, and they're going to take it.
The memories were yours.
The
but
Northmen
they're the
say
gods'.
that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
No, dozvídáme se, že i ve slepotě může být moudrost. A náš vůdce nám odkazuje historii Severanů, aby jsme my
I can't see.
Skvělý. Někdy pro slepotu nutné
Can you hear me?
pro moudrost nutné obětovat slepotu.
I'm right here.
Tak.
Can't you see me?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts.
Vyčisti svou mysl. Přestaň.
Tell me what you feel.
The breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath.
Je to v pořádku. Poslouchej svůj vlastní.
Rise and fall. Good.
Yes.
Be aware of everything you hear and feel.
Daj pozor na všechno, co uslyšíš.
Let your senses guide you.
Nech tvé smysly, aby tě vedly.
I can't go on. William?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
Byli nás to nenech.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you.
Užívej všechny své
What do
smysly.
you hear?
Co slyšíš?
I hear water.
Go.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow me down the street.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua. My
Jsem vás
father,
cítil věnovat.
he taught me the hardest battles are fought in the mind.
Nejtěžší bitvy, které jsou v mysli. Co se věnují mečem.
Prove that in the warrior tribe. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
Můžu
This
další
isn't for
zkoušku.
good. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are only a great warrior today. You need
I know what you're thinking. He's not really here.
Nevím, o čem přemýšlíš.
It seems there's no escaping the past in this place.
Tady se minulosti nedá.
And so she's forced to relive it. To what end?
There is a house. I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
tam je?
And it cannot
Vidíš to,
see you.
nevidím.
Quietly move past it. One step.
Potichu se za toto. Potichu. Kolo toho projít.
It's not following me.
Leave it behind.
Nenásleduje.
Keep moving forward.
Pokračujeme. Zvláštní stvoření, co na tady potkáváme. To několik chtěl dohromady, se to půzuje.
There's more of them. I think they're moving.
You're breathing too fast.
I'm scared.
Listen to the sound of your breath. In and out. In and out. Úspěšně prošli přes tu část.
I think I'm in a house. It stinks of death.
The darkness is testing you.
Smrt.
You are in
Temnota mě
control.
testuje. Temnota mě zkouší.
A well. There's a well.
Je tu
Don't
studna.
turn back.
Obracej se.
Getting close.
Clear. Help me.
Vítej zpět, ministře.
Lillian,
No, ona totiž
is that
teď
you?
nevidí. Teď jsme ve tmě a
I can see a light.
Yes, I can see you too.
vidíme hodně málo. A teď už jsme naštěstí na konci této Odinovy zkoušky, kdy jsme v podstatě slepí. A už se blížíme ke světlu, který nás vysvobodí.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
No, aby mohla strávit hodiny a dny sama se sebou v temnotě.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
Oči jsou otevřené, ale vypadá to,
And
jako
when
že
it
si
finally
pryč.
let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time,
Nebudu mít sílu
someone was
rozdělovat.
there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back.
Nejdeš si vlastní cestu, jak se
All you needed was a little help,
jenom co si potřeboval, je malou pomoc
a little hope.
a malou naději.
You've done it. The warrior trials.
Zvládli jsme to.
Go get the sword.
Teď si jdem pro meč.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me.
Když
And the
získáme
sword
Gram,
will lead me to him.
budeme moci jít do Helheimu.
Like when we first met.
Budeme mít požehnání Odina.
He's waiting for you by the tree.
Senua si myslí, že nám pomáhal Dillion. No, a co je Dillion? Jas. Zatím to vypadá, že je to spíš vzpomínka. Božie?
Dillion gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind and become a warrior in Dillion's clan.
Go back. It's not safe.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
Co nám říká, že meč je proklet.
But years later, with Zinbal's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance.
To se vrátilo.
Plague.
Dillion?
Everyone suffered.
Každý
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Dillionův otec takhle neměl zemřít. Při nákaze. Či je vina ta nákaza?
Do you see it clearly now, Senua?
Vidíš to jasně, Senua?
The suffering you've caused.
This is
Trpení,
your
co jsi
fault.
udělala. Je to tvoje vina.
You brought this plague to us.
Ty jsi sem přinesla tu
You have
nákazu.
blood.
Máš krev na svých rukách. Kde jsme se to odstali?
They're coming for you now.
They're coming.
They're coming.
Už mám zase meč.
Hold your heavy strike. Hold it. Hold the heavy strike. Hold it. Hold your heavy. Unleash the sword. Must remember. She can focus. It's inside her. The mirror. Our focus is on your back. He's down. Finish. Strike him. You got it. There's nowhere to run.
Sea of corpses. The corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood run cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. And look what you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father, Zinbel, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
Proč musí platit za naše kacíství? Ten hlas nás zmiňuje, jak se všechno budeme. Tady máme dveříčka.
He's gone! It's coming back.
Senua, go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
Darkness took her life and it will take yours. It's taking you. Darkness is here.
Rodíme se tady. Řekou krve.
Mama!
Tělo.
I need you! Help me!
Naše máma. Naše matka.
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices.
Your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods.
If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror.
It's not too late. She's calling for you. Why don't you join?
Defend yourself! It's building. It's building. It's nearly over. Remember your focus now.
Stávej. Bohužel. No je to masakr. Už po druhý se mi nepodařilo. A ruka nám evidentně černá víc a víc. Poslední snad ne, další pokus. Stávej. Stávej, stávej, stávej. A náš veřík. Přehodil si mě přes vláda, super. Ajajaj. Vstávej. Ajajaj. Zase dva na jednoho. Stávej, stávej, stávej.
Why do you still fight on? Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas of the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve? Go. Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who's already dead?
Just look around you.
What hope is there for him? The soul could be rescued. Do you think he would thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
Dobrou noc. Asi už si odešel. Kam dál? Se brodíme. Byl to těžký souboj, no. Často jsem neužíval soustředění, takže možná jsem si to udělal těžší, než bych to mohl mít, ale... Jako je jeho život. Do třetice to snad vyšlo. Myslím si, že teď už máme Grem, místo jistě ve svých rukou. Už nám hodíme sebere. Já jsem se chytře vrátil na začátek. A říkal jsem si, že asi nejdu dobrým směrem. Co se dá dělat? Senua bloudí už řadu let, tak... Že dvě minutky budeme to si podstávat. Co je fér? Co je fér? Zvláštní, co člověk může zažívat, co může být za představu. Něco příjemného. Z měsíce krve, pekla, žáru. Spálené.
Darkness has taken you, Galena and Senua. Galena and Senua. You are lost. There's nothing you can do. You're dead. You're both dead. Mother and daughter dead in the sea of corpses. Corpses.
Ano, opravdu. Moře těl. Slova. Tohle skončí. Opět máme tam tvář matky.
I can't fight it anymore. Not on my
nemůžu
own.
bojovat.
Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
Chci být s tebou.
That night,
Tu
she
noc
gave up on her world
se vzdala svého
to
syna,
follow in the footsteps of her mother,
aby následovala kroky své matky.
to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Aby šla do míst, kde jí temnota nemůže dostihnout.
Senua,
Senua,
look at me.
podívej se na mě.
Do you hear them?
Slyšíš je?
They're calling for me.
volají po mně.
We've lost so many.
Ztratil jsme tak mnoho.
And I've lost my father.
Ztratil jsem své otce.
I can't lose you.
Nemůžu ztratit i tebe.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
Řekl jsi, že
I
mám
didn't
krev.
say that.
To jsem neřekl.
You've done nothing wrong.
Nic špatného si neudělal.
Symbol was right. Everyone will suffer.
Symbol is a fake.
Každý bude trpět.
He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you.
Je otrávený. Pořád
Who do you
bude
trust?
honit.
Him
Komu věříš? Mně?
or me?
Nebo jemu?
Do you still believe in me, Senua?
Stále ke mně věříš.
In us?
Nás.
Come back to me,
Dať se ke mně.
please.
Prosím.
Don't let this darkness come between us.
Nech temnotu, ať mezi nás stoupí.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind.
Nejtěžší bitvy se odehrávají v naší mysli.
He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender.
Dala mu
All she
slovo,
needed was a little help,
jediné,
a
co
little
třeba.
hope.
Malá naděje, malá pomoc. Ať už máme. Blížíme se ke hodině a 300 vysílání. Za chvilku. Bych se s vámi rozloučil pro dnešní stream a doufám, že se vám dnešní vysílání líbilo. Budu se na vás těšit u dalšího vysílání, ať už Falloutu nebo Hellblade. Teď se stane nebe.
I'm here to help you.
Jsem tu, abych ti pomohl. Kdo mi chce pomoct?
We're back. We found her. We found you. We thought we lost her. Where have you been? Here she is. Don't worry.
Kde jsi byl?
We're here to help you. You don't have to do this on your own anymore.
Nemusíš to dělat sama. Nemusíš na to být sama.
We were worried. We're here to help you. You need us.
Báli jsme se.
So worried. Silence. It's lonely. We didn't know where you'd gone. We're here to help you.
Ne, bychom ti pomohli.
You can trust us. Trust
Máme věřit těm hlasům.
Trust us. Senua, it's us. We won't leave you. Hello. Don't leave us.
Nepustí nás.
We're here to stay. She needs us. She needs our help. She always does. We found her. We found her. We found you. Here she is. We're back. Don't worry, Senua. We'll look after you. Don't worry. We'll make sure you're safe. She's safe now. Always safe with us.
Je v bezpečí,
You've done
opravdu.
so well, Senua. Come so far. Listen, Senua. Listen. You've done so well. Listen to us. We talk to you. Listen,
Mám
Senua.
opravdu věřit
We're
hlasům
here.
ve své
We'll
hlavě.
help you. We're here to help you. We'll help you go even
Opravdu se
further
mi
than you've
pomohli.
been before. You don't have to do this. There's a door. You can do it. You can see it. Come on, Senua.
Go away. I'm not listening.
se ještě podívat.
Go away. I'm not listening.
Takže to vidím tak, že projdeme dveřma. Jsou to dveře do Helheimu?
Go away.
Zřejmě ano.
I'm not listening.
Ano, vidíme Helheim.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and took the gold all for himself. Fafnir hid the treasure out on a heath and could not leave it. And from the evil in his heart, he turned into a dark creature. A dragon.
Ještě tu příběh o Sigurdovi. To byl Sigmundův syn. Sigurdova syna vychovával někdo jiný a chtěl po něm, aby hlídal poklad. A ve finále se proměnil v monstru.
Something's behind the door. What is it? She can feel it. No. Don't open the door.
Don't go in. Turn back. What's in there?
Get back! A great beast guards Helheim. Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink. What are you afraid of, Senua? How will you save Dillion if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it!
Rychle musím utíkat, musím za světla.
The beast is stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here.
Monstrum nás sleduje Zvíře nás sleduje z temnot. Meč nám je k ničemu. Musíme se držet světla.
Don't be fooled. The beast is still here.
Pozor.
No. It's a trick.
Zvíře je pořád tady.
Mother, do you hear that?
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua.
Tak.
It's so loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
Návistí.
Just want to help them. Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away. And he only hurts me to silence them. But he's gone now. But they always come back.
Vždycky jdou zpět.
He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead. No, they want me with them. Stop! That's why they crawl through the walls. Don't listen. Do you see them? Do you see their faces? He's coming. Senua, help me! Help! Get me out of here! Don't go!
She disappeared again.
She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
She can't remember where it started. When her mother lost her smile. her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see. "This is what happens if you reach for the underworld," he said. It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt the cold chill of fear. I don't talk much about her father, Sinbel. I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
Tak musím najít runy.
She's lighting the torch. Don't give up. Anticipate moves. Go anywhere without your light. Take the torch and move.
Směru.
She has it. You have it.
Díky hře stínu. Symbol, co bude na to.
They're meaningless. Your mother's here. What if you connect them and there's nothing behind the door? Save Dillian. It's just another trial. It's just another trick. Just to distract her from her real mission. You know, but you don't. Your mother is drunk. You don't know anything. Or is she? And Dillian is dead. I was gonna say Dillian.
To hraní ještě prodloužíme. Co se necháme otevřený úkol. Zavřeno. Oheň se vždycky hodí. zbývají 2 runy, které musíme najít. Tady evidentně budeme bojovat s nějakým monstrem, co se schovává v temnotách.
She hasn't got much time.
Světlo, to bude to hlavní, čeho se teďka budeme se držet.
She's too slow. It's not going to learn.
Tady jsem
The
pomalá.
darkness will come again. Light, stay later. She has it. She did it.
Našel jsem.
She's done it. Well done.
This place. It reminds her of the isolating, suffocating darkness that she lived through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night, the faces in the dark, coming through the walls.
Tohle místo.
She once thought everyone could see them.
Povídá dětství.
That's what children say all the time, isn't it?
Ztracená v temnotě.
That there are monsters in the dark.
Viděla v temnotách
By the
monstra.
time she realized that only she could see them,
Ale pouze tehdy, kdy
could see the monster in her.
když si uvědomila, že jediná, kdy to monstra vidí. A že kdo v Senue viděl monstru, byl její otec. Už poslední runa zbývá. Tam se muset vydat dolů.
The beast has been here.
Keep going. She'll have to go under. She has to. The torch will go out. She'll go out. She can do it. She can't do it. No. The light's gone out.
Ztratili jsme.
Run! Get through it as quick as you can. The panic is here.
Naštěstí jsme našli světlo.
Stop! Stay. I'll stay there. It's light. Let's go quickly. Run! Look. Fire. How she hit. Fire. She has to go towards it. She'll have to go through the darkness. Light. She will. Forget she's too weak. She will. She has the best torch. Take it. Keep you safe. See.
Světlo je ochrana.
She can find it. The light. Where is it? Are you afraid to search? No. It's here. The light will guide you.
Sigurd learns that Brynhild had once disobeyed Odin, and so he had her punished, stuck her with a sleep thorn, and put her body within a rampart of burning shields. Only a man who knew no fear would ever reach her. But like me, Sigurd is fearless and passes through the flames, just as I did, and wakes the sleeping warrior girl. She teaches him the secret wisdom of runes, namely victory runes, ship runes, runes for persuasion, runes for truth, runes for healing and help, runes for perception and power. Like Sigurd, the greatest young warrior of the North, you must learn the secrets of the runes to fight amongst the gods in hell.
Takže Sigurd při své výpravě se nebál toho, že ta, kterou musel porazit, je obrněná. A stejně jako náš rádce byl vytrvalý, odvážný a nakonec porazil svou sokyni a ona mu na oplátku umožnila se naučit kouzlo run a tajemství. Jedná se o runy vítězství, runy uzdravení, runy přesvědčení a jiné další. A my se jako, stejně jako Sigurd musíme naučit runy číst. Což právě teď zkoušíme.
What are you waiting for? Oh, what? Keep you doing. Going.
A našli jsme poslední část skládanky.
Do you feel it?
Cítíš to?
The beast is crawling into your mind,
Zvíře se ti vkrádá do
searching
mysli.
for weakness.
Hledá slabiny.
It found your mother and used her to trap you in here.
Did you see her die?
Viděl jsi umřít.
I don't remember. I was only 5. They told me she escaped the darkness. That she's with the gods.
Takže unikla teď.
But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
Co když hlavy? Co když jí uvězní? A ona zůstala zde. Helheimu.
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed treasure, and he uses Sigurd to reclaim it. He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon if Rain would forge a strong sword for him. Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the Finn's sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search of Fafnir.
Takže Sigurd hledal poklad, ale aby byl dobře vyzbrojen, potřeboval meč. Proto mu byl ukut meč, který poté, co porazil, mohl použít na to, aby nalezl poklad. Můžeme projít. A tohle bude asi poslední.
It's a trap. The beast is coming. Stupid pig.
Run away from the beast!
It's over. Without his head, he will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed. Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father's Sinno while you pined for Dillion. Do you remember that darkness, Senua? The beast is bringing it back.
Temnotu. Monstrum. Zvíře jí přináší zpět. Bestie.
Why did you leave me?
Proč jsi mě opustil?
This darkness.
Tahle temnota
It's spreading.
se rozšiřuje.
Father's keeping me away from the others.
Teď jsme držel
Away
dost
from
dál.
Dillion.
Od Dilliana.
I won't give up.
Já se nevzdám.
I'm not going to rot in here.
Neschníl tady.
I'm going to find Dillion.
Najdu Dilliana. Dostali jsme se do Helheimu. Evidentně jsme se propadli, takže budeme muset najít cestu dál. Tak. Dneska teda se toho událo poměrně dost. Byli jsme schopni získat Matchgram, který dokáže zranit i bohy. A děkuju, že jsi přišel. Já teďka zrovna končím tady stream Hellbladeu. Můžeš se pak podívat na záznam, bude za chvíli dostupný, až teďka skončím. A dneska se to událo poměrně hodně. Získali jsme zpátky Matchgram a mohli jsme jít dál cestou, kterou nám velí náš osud, a to je cesta do Helheimu. Takže příště nás čeká boj s monstrem, které nás tady sleduje z temnot, a doufám, že se k tomu dostaneme brzy. Přes týden to bude samozřejmě horší, ale minimálně o víkendu bych se chtěl vrátit ke streamu. Ale ještě plánuju dneska pokračovat jiným streamem, a to streamem Falloutu, takže pokud byste chtěli, tak bych pokračoval někdy okolo půl, abych se trošku občerstvil. A ten bych viděl tak zase na 1,5 hodiny, zhruba, maximálně 2. A těším se teda na další vysílání a příště nás čeká teda další pouť Helheimem v Hellbladeu. Mějte se.